Bury my past away, never turning back to what.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is your host Ria Mohamed on Next Gen right here at Radio Al Ansar. From exploring current trends into delving into pressing issues like social justice and mental health, this show fearlessly tackles the pivotal subjects that resonates deeply within our generation. My mission is to embody authenticity, relatability, and humor, ensuring that even the most challenging discussions become accessible and engaging, creating a space where listeners can feel understood and entertained simultaneously. Now, today's topic of discussion is life after school. So I have been to 4 different schools in my life: Glenwood Junior Primary School, Hartley Road Primary School, Sastry College, and Durban Learning Centre. So now from all of those schools I've been to, there was one that was my absolute favourite, and that was Durban Learning Centre, DLC, of course. So I'm not going to share much about that this week, but next week, inshallah, I want to have 6 of the people who made my schooling career wonderful in studio with us, inshallah. So I hope that I can do that. But anyway, going to this, right? Once we finish school, we all take different paths in life, right? And that transition can be both exciting and daunting. For years, school provides a structured environment where we grow alongside familiar faces, sharing experiences, challenges, and dreams. But as the final bell rings and we stop and step out to the wider world, we find ourselves at crossroads, okay? Now, some of us pursue higher education, others jump straight into the workforce, and some take time to figure out what they truly want to do. Now, this parting of ways is a natural part of life, yet it often brings a mix of emotions. Now, there's this excitement for the future, the freedom to make our own choices, and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. And now, at the same time, there's a sense of loss, of friendships that may fade, routines that no longer exist, and the comfort of knowing exactly where we belong. So it's a really bittersweet moment as we close one chapter and begin another. Now, for many, stepping into adulthood means facing new responsibilities, and suddenly we must navigate new things like further education, careers, finances, and even personal growth in a way that we never had to before. So, we start by making decisions that will help shape our futures. So, like where we live, what we do, and what and who we become. So, it's a period of self-discovery where we realize that life isn't just a structured as school made it seem. Instead, it's a journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected lessons. So as we go our separate ways, friendships are tested by distance and time. Some connections remain strong, while others gradually fade as priorities shift. So this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's simply the reality of life, and that's how it is. People grow, evolve, and sometimes outgrow each other, but new relationships also form, bringing a fresh perspective and many experiences. So ultimately, right, moving on after school is a reminder that change is inevitable. We may miss the past, but we also gain new opportunities to rebuild our lives and the lives we dream of. So the key is to embrace the journey, stay open to growth, and cherish the memories while looking forward to what's ahead. Now, the path that I chose after school is both ambitious and inspiring. So studying law, running a jewelry business, the Ria collection, becoming an upcoming author, inshallah, and stepping into a world of radio presenting, writer at Radio Al Ansar, and that have all contributed to shaping myself into a dynamic and multifaceted individual. So each of these pursuits represent a different aspect of my personal growth, and together they have transformed my life from that of a school student into something actively carving out my future, So studying law is a significant step that requires discipline, critical thinking, and deep understanding of society. Now, the transition from school to university or any form of legal education is challenging, honestly. So, as it demands a higher level of independence and analytical skills. And I mean, I am currently doing distance learning, so that takes a lot of discipline and independence. And as I wanted to say, is like 2 of my main life goals is discipline and independence, and that is why I'm pursuing distance learning, inshallah, for the rest of my university career, because I guess that's what I need in life, and that is how I can get somewhere quicker, you know? So now the structured environment of school is replaced by a world where you must take initiative, manage your workload, and develop the ability to argue, reason, and understand complex legal principles. Now, this journey is not just about academics, but also about developing resilience, confidence, and the ability to stand your ground in a highly competitive field. Now, at the same time, running a business like the Ria Collection brings an entirely different set of responsibilities. So, unlike school where most things are planned out for you, entrepreneurship forces you to take control, make decisions, and handle challenges that come with being your own boss, right? So, balancing business with law studies shows your determination and ability to multitask skills that will serve you well in both fields. So it also means that, I'm learning financial management, problem solving, and leadership, all of which sets myself apart from many of our peers. And then on top of that, stepping into the world of writing as an upcoming author, that allows me to express myself creatively, share my experiences, and inspire others. Whereas writing requires patience, dedication, and the ability to translate thoughts into powerful words. So this aspect of my journey reflects on my deeper thinking, self-reflection, and passion for storytelling, which is a unique and valuable skill, right? Then, of course, my favorite, there is my journey as a radio presenter on Radio Al-Ansar, which adds yet another layer to my evolving identity. Now, this role demands confidence, excellent communication skills, and the ability to engage with a wide audience. So unlike school where speaking up was often limited to the classroom, radio presenting puts out one in a position where your voice reaches many, influencing and entertaining people on a much larger scale. So it's a testament to my ability to adapt, learn new skills, and step out of my comfort zone, and so to yours. So together, these different pursuits have completely changed my life, and I'm no longer just a student following a set curriculum, right? I am now a self-driven individual shaping my own destiny, and of course, tawakkul, trusting Allah's plan. And now, every experience I gain is preparing myself for bigger opportunities and challenges, making more independent, knowledgeable, and well-rounded. So my journey is a perfect example of how life after school is not just about one fixed path, but it's about embracing multiple passions and using them to build a meaningful future. Right. So anyway, today in studio with us, I have someone absolutely incredibly special, Darshana Naidu, a friend who has always treated me with kindness, respect, and unwavering support. Now, from the very beginning, she has been a constant source of positivity in my life, someone I could always rely on no matter the circumstances. And it's actually rare to find people who are truly genuine and who will stand by you through everything high and low, just like she did, and who will celebrate your victories as if it were their own. But she has done just that by proving time and time again that true friendship is not just about words, but actions and sincerity. So what makes her so remarkable is her ability to uplift those around her, and that's how it always was. So whether it's through words of encouragement, a listening ear, or simply her presence, she has always had a way of making people feel valued and appreciated. That's how it was in school. She was the most drama-free person, and she was just the most kind and beautiful soul ever. She's the kind of friend who doesn't just show up when things are easy, but still remains by your side when life becomes challenging. And for that, I am truly grateful, and I know many others are too, right? So now, in a world where genuine connections can sometimes be hard to find, I consider myself fortunate to have someone like Darshana in my life, because she's more than just a friend. She's like a family, a confidant, and a reminder that true friendship is built on trust, respect, and love. So anyway, today as we sit here together in studio, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation. But anyway, I will be back right after the ad break with our lovely guest, Darshana Naidu.
Attention all plumbing and building contractors. Discover high-quality plumbing supplies at unbeatable prices with Plumcore. From pipes to the latest tech, we have it all. Visit Plumcore today for expert advice, exceptional service, and in-store discounts. Call 031-350-3737 or visit us at 16 Intersite Avenue, Amgeni Business Park. Plumcore, your trusted partner in plumbing supplies.
Transform your space with Blinds on Kenilworth. From sleek modern blinds to timeless curtains, wallpapers and soft furnishings, we bring elegance and style to your home or office. Customize your look with premium designs that match your vibe. Call us today on 084 511 8099 or 081 737 3394. Blinds on Kenilworth, where style meets sophistication.
They convinced the world to believe that terrorists look like beards and thobes. Now, as the facade cracks, one martyr after another, the world sees through the broken windows and now knows the true face of terrorism. It wears suits and ties and smiles behind lies.
اللهم احفظ المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الحاقدين اللهم أعد المسجد الأقصى إلى رحاب المسلمين اللهم وطهر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين اللهم عليك بهم فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا قوي يا متين اللهم منزل الكتاب مجري السحاب هازم الأحزاب سريع الحساب اهزم اليهود وزلزلهم يا قوي يا عزيز.
Radio Ansar.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into Next Gen, and I've got a really special guest, as I did say, with me today. Joining us is a bright young legal mind, Darshan and I do, a 19-year-old law student with a passion for justice and a keen eye for the complexities of law. At such a young age, she is already making strides in the legal field, and I cannot wait to dive into her journey, insights, and aspirations. Darshan, welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you can come on. How are you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm well, thank you. Oh, it's awesome. I'm so glad you could come on. I mean, we were in school together.
For 3 years, yeah.
Yes, not last year, the year before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Do you miss it?
I actually do.
Okay. When last have you actually been to visit? Have you been?
Well, I went today.
You went today?
So my little brother is still in the school.
I see.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so Darshan. Oh, my God. I wonder how everything is going, because I do see there are tons of new students.
There is.
Not many
and
older
way
students.
more.
There is a ton. And I used to always say, okay, no, Devon Learning School, it's a small school, super chilled. But now it's like...
when we were there.
Yes, when we were there.
There's like,
and now
20?
I see, yes, in the whole school. And then now they're probably more than 50.
No.
No.
Maybe around 30 or 40.
No, but there are tons of them. And there was only neat students. I didn't expect that. But yeah, how was it? Did you go there and see the vibe? Is it still,
It's very different.
Yeah.
It's more structured, I would say now.
I see.
'Cause when we were there, it was chill.
It was chilled. We still did our work, but it was all, compass, chilled.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so going back to high school, okay, I already know this, but I want you to tell. So can you tell us a bit about your high school experience? What kind of student were you?
Well, going into high school, so grade 8, I was more dedicated and hardworking.
Yeah.
Because I always wanted to achieve big.
Mm.
And afterwards, COVID hit, so we obviously became lazy and procrastinated.
Oh my gosh, of course. Yep.
And I feel like that continued till grade 11.
Oh my god. And then matric came and we were like, okay,
Then the
up our game.
pressure started.
Yes, and what I always say is grade 11's the most critical year, right? But I guess we all procrastinated a lot and we were all slacking. So we had to up our game in matric.
Yeah, we really did, big time.
Yes, and what I always say is that, okay, grade 11's the most critical year, so study. But if you're in matric, study for trials. Matric finals will be a piece of cake. Just study for trials, for prelims.
Well, I feel like we crammed a lot.
We did. Oh my god.
But it wasn't bad. The stress motivated us to be productive in a way.
Yes. I'm just glad we still got out with our bachelor's degrees with,
I was surprised
with distinction.
I was actually surprised about that.
Yes, there were a few of my subjects, and I was like, "Whoa, Ria, how did you get a distinction?" I think I got about 3 or 4 distinctions.
In what?
Which is not bad. So I got it for visual arts, dramatic arts,
yes.
life orientation, and math.
Oh, wow.
I got it for math.
Well, I knew I could not get a distinction from that.
No, I didn't like it. What was your favorite subject?
I would say life science and physics.
No, I don't know how you enjoyed life science. I remember you.
I love learning about anatomy. And
yes, but I do remember one time you, Salman, and Larissa, the teacher, you guys took bread and you left it out for it to get moldy. Do you not remember? I remember you guys left it in the kitchen.
Experiment?
Yes. To use under that microscope.
I don't know if you're just doing that for fun.
No, I think, and I remember Larissa bought this microscope type of thing, and you had moldy bread and you put it under. Then I was like, no, I'm so glad I'm not doing that.
It was actually really fun.
No, but at least you didn't have to, dissect like animals and stuff, because I know in normal schools,
yeah, we had to do with that.
Like I remember, so I was in Salisbury College for a year, and that was in grade 8, and I remember students, they had to like literally open up frogs and all this stuff. I'm like, definitely not doing life science. Biology is not for me.
I won't lie, I think I would have enjoyed that.
Why?
I don't know.
No. Do you miss school though? Like thinking about it.
I do more so like the people than the actual work.
Yes, no, same here.
Because every day was just fun.
It was fun. It was chilled. It was calm, and it was nice that everyone was friends.
Yeah, like especially in matric, we all like really were there for each other and supported throughout the whole journey.
And I loved that. That's what I miss. And now we don't even see everyone every single day like we did before.
It was a bit of adjustment to that.
Yeah, no, same here. When I started studying, I'm like, I miss these people now. I have to it's a whole different environment. And when they say that when you're done with school and you start studying, it's like a whole different world. And I feel like it actually is. And I didn't think it would be so different, but it really is. And I'm doing distance learning. So my, I guess, interaction environment is
you lack the social skills. Yes. I also did it for a year.
But now I'm like happy. I am still very social, a social butterfly, and super bubbly and energetic. I've always been that way. So okay, looking back, how do you think you've changed since high school?
Well, I've definitely become more independent and responsible when it comes to my studies and just in general. And I would say I've coming on here today, I'm definitely coming out of my comfort zone, because I would never do this if you asked me 2 years ago if I would be on a radio show. So
I mean, one of the students who are friends, Salman, of course, they're telling you, I told him I want to get Darshana to come onto my show. He was like, good luck with that.
I've never thought, but this year I'm trying to
get out of your comfort zone.
Get out the shell.
That's what I'm doing. I mean, before I started radio, and my confidence level, it was quite low. I mean, I was confident, but not all there. And then I guess even my self-esteem. And then after I started presenting, I don't know, my confidence level just boosted. I became
see that.
happier. I don't know. I'm just I'm feeling myself. I'm so happy now and so content. Okay, now thinking about it, right? If you could go back and give advice to your high school self, what would you say?
Definitely to manage my time better.
Okay, why?
Because we had all these free periods and the holidays and weekends that we could have used better.
Yes, and we took advantage of it to be lazy and do
literally anything besides the work.
Yes, and I feel okay, we got our bachelor's degree, we may have gotten distinctions, but if you think about it, maybe we could have done much, much better if we actually
I wasn't entirely happy with my results, but
same here.
I mean, it's over with. I couldn't really do anything about it.
Yes, of course. And that's why I was like, okay, thank goodness I can get into
I also feel it wasn't our fault, because the marking of
Sakai. It was not easy. They were not easy.
Everyone thinks homeschooling would be easier.
And it's not. Because they think, okay, no, you get one-on-one attention, because it's true, and they really
Yeah.
help. Our teachers help.
Yeah, they really
But
supported us.
it's not like our teachers who marks our exams. They can teach us, because I mean, something that they would mark correct, Sakai would mark incorrect.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if this happened to you, but for business studies, how was your mark? Was it low?
No, it was quite
Okay,
high.
because what happened was, well, my mark was quite low. And then I think I know a few other students said so, and apparently there was a whole petition to be signed.
Oh, I did sign that petition.
Yeah, because they wanted to charge, I think, 1,600 rand for marking.
Exactly. That's crazy.
And for remarking, and then you give them your paper, and then they mark correctly. And
But they could have also marked it down, so I don't trust them.
yeah, so it was like a money laundering scheme apparently.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, at least it didn't affect my studies.
I mean, for me, it did in a way.
Yeah, business. Not me.
No, not business, but with maths.
Yeah, maths.
Mm.
Okay, that must have been hard though.
It was.
And then, like, okay, going to school. What's one moment in your studies that made you feel really proud of yourself?
Well, in school, I have no clue because I felt like I always had to be, like, I was obligated to get good marks.
Mhm.
So it wasn't really, like, anything to be proud of. It's like I had to do it.
Because you had to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, well, you were always the most intelligent in our school. I remember that. With you, then Salman, and then, I don't know, who else? Just
I would say
thinking,
we
but I know
just
it was
did
you.
difficult subjects.
Yes, you did do difficult subjects, yet you still killed it. Did you?
That's what I did not expect the
No.
bachelor's part.
Yeah, would you ever do tuition? Like, I don't know, just as an extra activity?
I have thought about it, but I didn't really put it into action.
Yeah.
Really.
I wanted to maybe do visual arts tuition if someone's doing it in school, because it's not easy. When I did it, like, when you hear someone's doing visual arts, you'd be like, oh no, that's
just
so simple.
drawings.
It's just drawing.
Yeah.
I know I had more work than you as a physics student and bio student. I had more work and reading than every single person. That's why I say it has definitely helped me.
I mean, every
get ready
morning
for
you're
law.
always
Sitting-
busy.
Yes, sitting, and then like it wasn't even drawing, and even with drawing, like at one point drawing was my go-to thing. I loved it,
Yeah.
and then after I did visual arts in school, I just like
I saw that
No.
your passion kind of died down.
it did
Yeah.
100%. That's why I used to get tired of drawing. I remember when one of the exams came up, it was, if I'm not mistaken, last year. I don't know if it was
Last year.
yeah, for visual art. Not last year. Oh my god. Why am I saying last year? The previous year in school, right? So metric. I had, of course, because we did Sakai.
Mhm.
I had an assessor come from there to come assess.
Oh yes,
I don't know if
I
you
remember that guy.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, you guys helped me set up my
Yeah.
artwork. So anyway, what happened was I did this drawing, and Shai, so our principal, she was saying like, Ria, I don't know what you're going to do now because you didn't finish this. What are you going to
I
do?
remember.
Because I didn't finish this one drawing. And lucky, so one of the topics, right, based on my assignment, my exam, it was what is, right?
Mhm.
So I had to like continue that. So I did an artwork and it was incomplete, and I did not complete it because I was lazy.
And
I
then
was
you
like,
just made up the
on the spot, okay? On the spot, I could have gotten like a C for that, although the drawing was pretty good, not gonna lie. But what I told the assessor, I gave him the story about how, you know, currently where we are, life is incomplete and there's still more to come, just like our journey. So that's why my artwork is incomplete. And I got 98%.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Okay, what's your funniest or most memorable high school moment?
With us,
With us,
I,
or like the whole school in general? Like
there's
high
a
school
lot.
experience in DLC though.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot with everyone. And I feel like we're always doing something dumb. But with us specifically, so you know the consumer kids, they had leftover batter.
I remember. Oh my god.
So we decided to use it. And we were making pancakes. But mine wasn't coming
It
out
was like
right.
scrambled egg.
Yes.
And I took a picture. I think I still have it on my phone with my perfect
Yeah, and then mine scrambled egg pancakes.
You know that I will never forget. That was
I was so embarrassed.
Can
Because
I-
firstly, I didn't put the stove on.
oh, yes, yes.
So I was waiting there for like so long.
Oh my god, I
Yeah, so
love it
that's
so
the
much.
reason I did not take
I remember.
consumers.
No, I didn't remember. Like, I actually remember, and you were like, "Why is this not working? Why is this taking so long?" And then I came there with Larissa, and you said, "The story is on." Oh my
It was
god.
very embarrassing.
And then I remember after that day, I decided to make pancakes for the people in school.
Yeah, you made one for me. It
I
came
made
out really
crepe.
nice.
Yeah, I had made banana Nutella crepe. Kind of crave that now. Okay, no, that was pretty funny. And then I do remember like our excursions when we used to go out. That was awesome.
Paradise Valley was really nice.
That was nice. That was really nice. And
Even we went to
then-
Gateway.
Yes,
Remember we
okay,
were playing with
the small kids.
yeah,
And then we did our own thing and we left.
but it was really
Yeah,
fun.
it was fun. And then do you remember paintball?
Oh yes, that's the grade
It was
10, I think.
Grade 10. Yes, it was grade 10.
I was shooting my
Awesome.
own teammates.
And then I think I don't know who else on my team, but I was actually going like to the front to go.
I don't
shoot
think
the
we were
opposite
on the
team.
same team.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I think I was the only two people who were not hiding at the back and behind things. We literally went to the front to go shoot people. That was so fun.
No, I
The
was shooting like
paintball.
in the air, and so like all the paintball
Your
bullets was falling down, so it was hitting my
No.
teeth in the head.
Some people had blue marks from the shooting. Yeah, I didn't think.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, where do you see yourself in 10 years, professionally and personally?
Professionally, it would be nice to have my own law firm.
Mm.
Well, I hope that's reachable.
I hope.
And personally, just living on my own, being financially independent and stable, and traveling.
I love that. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Of course, same here. Okay, with your law firm, what do you think you would call it?
I did not think about that yet.
Didn't think about that. Okay, so like, what type of law are you currently studying?
So basically, it's my first year doing LLB,
Okay,
but it's also considered as a bridging.
Hmm.
So,
so I see.
yeah.
Wait, so what modules are you currently doing?
I know I'm doing psychology,
Mm.
English, then computer science or not computer science, communication science.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's for a semester.
Okay, awesome.
Hmm.
So like, last year I did BA law, right?
Yeah.
It's a long story, but anyway, I decided to do BA law, and one of the modules was family law, and for LLB that I'm doing this year, I'm thankfully accredited to a few of the modules that I did last year, so I have less. So like, I'm currently doing law of persons, African studies, and legal skills. So
Okay.
it's kind of
I
interesting.
did those modules last year with
you
my
did?
paralegal course. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. And then with LLB at Stadio, I'm doing this. And then of course it involves family law and some of the stuff that I'm doing next semester. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
Where would you branch off?
I'm not sure yet, hey.
Okay.
I know like maybe I want to be an attorney. Well, start off as an attorney and then get where I want to be. Like my aunt, so I have a few law people who are currently pursuing law in my family. And like my dad's sister, my aunt, she is a fiduciary attorney and she handles like wills and estates and trusts and all that stuff. And in fact last year there was this workshop and she was one of the speakers, and what she spoke about, it really grasped my interest because it was like actually really interesting, and I was like, I would want to do this. So
That's
yeah, it's
actually
actually
cool.
pretty interesting.
I think I'll be the first lawyer in my
To be the
family.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Oh my gosh. In fact, last year, when I went to go visit DLC,
Yeah.
I did ask, I was telling Shy, like, I'm doing law now. And she said, oh, Darshana's also doing law. And I think she said that you went there
For work experience.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
like that.
It was a part of my assignment.
Your assignment, okay.
Yeah, so I just had to get in like work experience anywhere.
Mm.
It didn't have to be like legal
Yes,
field.
I get you.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, do you think that law has changed your personality in any way?
Well, not yet, but I'm hoping it does. Because, you see these lawyers, they're so confident the way they speak and carry
Yes.
themselves. So I really aspire to be like that.
I love that. Just speak your mind. What do you think? Like, what do you feel? Okay, like, I've seen when it comes to studying law, when I was at a different campus, right? the students were also using AI. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to use AI. Even in school, people use AI. But like now with law, I'm like, okay, I don't want to use AI because what if I'm in a situation one day where, AI for assignments and tests, right?
Yeah.
What if I'm in a situation one day where a client's going to ask me a question? I can't say I don't know or just give some weird answer. I have to give something because I need to be a good lawyer, you see?
I think there was something about someone, like a lawyer using AI,
Yeah.
and it gave them like, it was not a real scenario
Yes.
or,
Yes.
and they
Yeah.
got in trouble for that.
Yeah. In fact, I just wanted to say, since you're studying law and whoever else, so with your modules, once you're done with them, what I'm going to say is you need to sell them immediately. Because I was talking to my aunt and she said everything's just like, changing and changing and it's not going to stay the same.
Yeah.
So once you're done, sell your modules immediately. And that's what I need to do. So if anyone's looking for modules from a BC BCom law, let me know. Okay, so did you always know that you wanted to study law or did your career path evolve over time?
Law was not in my radar at all when I was applying for university.
Yes.
So originally I was going to be in the medical field, either doing physiotherapy or being a radiographer. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So I was really stressed because I did not know what to do. So I decided, you know what, why don't I just do law? Because I always had this passion of helping others,
That's exactly why I'm doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what else do I get that from?
Yes,
And
yes.
so then I was like, okay, let me do law.
Yeah.
But my parents was like, why don't you try, like they advised me to do paralegal
Yeah.
before I actually go
Yes,
into to
to
see if I
see.
actually want
Yeah.
to, not do like a first year of law and then like, okay, I don't want to
Like,
do
yes,
this,
yes,
let me
yes.
drop out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I continued my paralegal studies and
Okay.
I actually enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah. How was your experience studying paralegal studies?
It was,
What did you like do as well?
well, I did online, so distance learning.
Okay.
So it wasn't difficult at all, I would say, because even though I had to like manage my time and have my own schedule, I still was able to, have free time and things like that. So with paralegal, you're basically being a lawyer's assistant, and the way it shaped my mind, to prepare me
Yes.
for what I'm going to do now. Like I know how to deal with clients better, what
Yes.
approach to use,
Yeah.
and even the laws that like will be applicable to whatever scenarios
Okay,
I'm
that's
given.
Okay, that is
So,
awesome. Wow.
Yeah,
And like, okay, what were some of the biggest challenges and highlights?
of doing paralegal.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't say there's much, to be honest, but obviously, since I did distance, I did not know anyone else who was doing the similar
Yeah.
course to me, and it's just hard to, not have
Yes.
like that support
I
or like
agree.
someone like knowing what I'm going through.
Yeah.
So that was kind of difficult to like
Yeah.
manage on my own, but it also made me more independent. So.
Yes, I get you. That's awesome. And then like, okay, how did paralegal studying work shape your understanding of the legal field?
Yeah, so as I said, like dealing with clients and the
Yeah.
processes, like what to do first, collecting the documents
Yes.
and whatnot, and how to be like an active listener. I
Yeah.
feel like I already have that in me.
Yes, you do.
So
100%.
yeah, so yeah, like what type of personality you need to have, and yeah.
Okay, so like doing paralegal studies from that, how did that motivate you to pursue a full law degree?
Well, my passion has always been to help.
Yes.
So I saw what motivated me the most was my results. I did I would say I did quite well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when I decided,
you're
what, that's
gonna work for me. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So like, okay, what has been the most challenging aspect of law school so far?
Well, nothing yet because I'm still
Oh yes, you
going
haven't started
to,
yet. Okay.
orientation's next week, but I feel the most challenging will be to think on your feet. You know when you're
Yes.
doing mood quads? Like you pretend.
Oh yes.
So I feel like that will be challenging because I'm
Yeah.
not well at public speaking, which is
Okay.
kind of ironic.
I see.
But yeah,
Oh, you know, that was me once, and then now you see I'm a radio presenter.
yeah, exactly.
So I'm like, as I said, it boosted who I am as a person. Okay, so like, where do you see yourself in 5 years within the legal field?
in 5 years, I'll probably be serving articles.
Okay.
I know with BC, they like help you in your first year.
Yes.
So
And you can, I know, so you can end up getting a chance where you can go to court and go sit in court, listen to hearings.
yes.
Yeah.
So it gives us a foot in the door, you know.
That's like also the disappointing part for me about doing distance learning.
Mm,
And as I said, I can go back to a campus, but 2 of my main life goals in life, as I said, that's going to help me is discipline and independence. And that is what I'm really trying to work hard on.
yeah,
So yeah,
it's a
and, like,
process.
so like, what impact do you hope to make in the legal industry?
Well, I know the cliche answer is, you know, to serve justice.
Yes.
Well, aside from that, also having the power to, you know, make good decisions for people and to better their life, whether it's like lessening their sentence or
Yes.
whatever it is, I'm there to help.
Yes, 100%. I absolutely
Yeah.
love that. And like, okay, for you personally, when things get tough, what keeps you going? Do you have a personal motto or coping strategy?
Well, I feel like when I'm in a stressful situation, I use that stress to be productive.
Yes, I get you.
Yeah, I feel like I've always done that. I know it's not healthy, but
Okay, it still gets you
it
somewhere.
works for
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
But don't do something where your brain's gonna get fried and you're gonna freak out.
Yeah, and have
So like, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I highly doubt this will happen since I'm also pursuing the studies in law. But okay, if I ever got into a legal situation or legal trouble, hypothetically, of course, would you defend me? What strategy would you use?
course. Like if you're coming to me for help, I'm not gonna dismiss you.
What strategy would you use?
Just to be like having honest. I mean, to be honest,
To be honest, okay, that is true.
and yeah, walk in good faith.
Yes, true. True. Yeah.
Can't lie.
So I have one more question before we go. Do you have any advice for students considering law studies or even paralegal as a career?
Well, if you're in my situation where you like were rejected from what you actually wanted to do,
Yes.
and I would suggest to do paralegal first to see if you actually want to pursue law. But yeah,
Go for it. Yeah, you know, do what makes you happy at the end of the day.
yeah,
And as you said,
yeah,
like do paralegal. That's really good. Thing. Do paralegal. If you like it, pursue law. If you don't, step away. Do something that you like.
And it's a 1-year course, so at least when you when you're done with that, you have a qualification, something.
Yes, and you can see, and it's just what you want to do, because in this era, it's kind of hard to just find what you like and also get into what you want to do.
Especially since like you have to choose a subject in grade 9, which would determine what you're actually
what you're doing. Yeah,
the rest of your life. So
although I'm happy because the only subjects that I needed so I can study law was English and math.
And was it not business as well?
No.
But it did help a lot.
Yes. Well, when I did BCom law.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, about BCom law. So I'm currently doing LLB, and I did do BCom law, for 1 semester, and I was not a very big fan of it because I've never done accounting or economics in my life. Although I was passing, but it was not for me. So I'm now doing LLB, alhamdulillah. It's awesome. But yes, thank you so much for coming on. It was absolutely wonderful. I mean, I really hope to see you soon. And, you know, thank you for being the most incredible person you are, and also making my high school experience amazing. So I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, it was lovely. Anyway, well, it's time to wrap up, and we spoke to our lovely Darshna Naidu. And anyway, I will see you next week, Thursday, the 13th of February, 2025, from 2 to 3 p.m, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It's official. Checkers Foods Kawi Park is our first food store.